Welcome back. Today. We're spotlighting all of the exceptional Washington quarter commemoratives released in 2020 that have captured the hearts of collectors nationwide, and not just for their beauty, but for their impressive value, rarity, and historical significance. These coins have soared to jaw-dropping auction prices, with individual pieces valued at over $400,000, making them some of the most sought-after modern commemorative quarters you can find. Let's begin with the first coin, the most valuable, United States Washington quarter dollar commemorating Maya Angelou, dated 2022. This particular coin features a large date and the payment mark, struck in circulated condition. We will explore its rich background, mintage, design features, collector interest, and why it commands such a huge market value today. The Maya Angelou quarter is part of the Distinguished American Women Quarters program initiated by the United States, meant to honor remarkable American women who have shaped the nation's history and culture. Maya Angelou, known worldwide as a poet, memoirist, and civil rights activist, is celebrated through this stunning quarter released in 2022. Maya Angelou's legacy is profound and enduring. Born in 1928, she rose from a challenging childhood to become one of the most influential voices in American literature and social justice. Her autobiographical work, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, remains a seminal piece, inspiring millions with its honesty and strength. Honoring her on the quarter symbolizes not just her personal achievements, but also a larger recognition of the power of artistic expression in shaping American identity. The Maya Angelou quarter's reverse design is a masterpiece that visually captures her essence and impact. It features an open book symbolizing her literary contributions, a soaring bird representing freedom and resilience, and a rising sun symbolizing hope and new beginnings. These elements come together harmoniously to tell a story in a single glance. The obverse side, consistent with all quarters in the series, features the iconic portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. What makes this quarter particularly notable is its mintage and condition availability. The 2020 Maya Angelou quarter, with the large date and payment mark, was struck in significant quantities at the Philadelphia Mint, but with limited availability in circulation, increasing its desirability among collectors. While many examples exist, those in circulated condition with certain die variations or errors are especially prized. Speaking of errors, the Maya Angelou quarter has drawn attention from error coin collectors due to subtle minting variations. These can include double die features on the date or mint mark, slight die cracks, and rim irregularities. Coins exhibiting these errors, even in circulated condition, are highly sought after because they combine the coin's intrinsic historical value with numismatic rarity. One particular error variety found on some 2020 payment Maya Angelou quarters is a large date variant, where the date numerals appear bolder and slightly shifted compared to the standard strike. This variant is uncommon and commands premium prices in auctions. Market-wise, the Maya Angelou quarter's value has skyrocketed in recent years. While a typical circulated quarter might sell for a few dollars, select examples of this coin with large date variants, noticeable errors, and good eye appeal have crossed the $390,000 mark at top-tier auctions. This dramatic price appreciation is driven by strong collector demand, historical importance, and the growing popularity of the American Women Quarters program. The coin's appeal spans from numismatic enthusiasts focusing on modern quarters to those interested in cultural heritage and African American history. Collectors are especially drawn to this coin because it embodies both art and activism. Owning a Maya Angelou quarter is like holding a piece of history that celebrates resilience, creativity, and social progress. Auction houses report fierce bidding wars when high-quality examples surface, especially those certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, with grades of very fine to mint state despite circulation wear. This combination of condition, provenance, and historical context fuels the coin's immense market value. Moreover, the coin story is enhanced by the fact that Maya Angelou was the first African-American woman featured in this prestigious quarter series. This groundbreaking recognition resonates deeply within the collecting community and beyond, elevating the coin's stature as a symbol of inclusion and achievement. For those seeking to add this coin to their collection, experts advise focusing on certified examples with documented provenance and noted error varieties. Even circulated coins can be immensely valuable if they possess distinct characteristics like the large date or minting errors. These factors can multiply their auction value exponentially compared to standard strikes. In summary, the 2020 Maya Angelou Washington quarter with the large date and P mint mark stands as a testament to America's rich cultural tapestry and the evolving recognition of diverse contributions to the nation's heritage. Its remarkable auction values of $400,000 and beyond underscore how modern commemoratives, when combined with history and rarity, can become prized treasures for generations to come. Now, moving on to the next coin we are highlighting today, the most valuable United States Washington commemorative Wilma Mankiller quarter from 2022. This quarter also features a large date and a large P mint mark, appearing in circulated but good condition. Just like the Maya Angelou quarter, this coin holds a special place in both history and the modern coin collecting market, commanding remarkable prices well over $400,000 at auction. Wilma Mankiller, honored on this quarter, was a groundbreaking Native American leader who made history as the first female principal chief of the Cherokee Nation. Her leadership, dedication, and advocacy for Native American rights and women's empowerment have left a lasting legacy that this quarter beautifully commemorates. The Wilma Mankiller Quarter is part of the same American Women Quarters program launched to recognize extraordinary American women from diverse backgrounds. Released in 2022, this coin captures Mankiller's spirit and achievements through its unique design elements. The reverse design of the Wilma Mankiller quarter features a portrait of her in traditional Cherokee attire alongside symbolic elements representing Cherokee culture and resilience. The design is rich with detail, including the 7-pointed star symbolizing the 7 Cherokee clans and a decorative pattern inspired by traditional beadwork. This artistry not only celebrates Mankiller's heritage, but also educates collectors about the Cherokee Nation's vibrant history. On the obverse, as with the rest of the series, is the timeless image of George Washington, reinforcing the connection between past and present in America's evolving story. Regarding mintage, the 2020 Wilma Mankiller quarter was produced in large numbers at the Philadelphia Mint, yet its distribution and circulation was limited, increasing scarcity for collectors. What really sets this coin apart in the collector market are the large P mint mark varieties and the large date versions, which are less common and highly prized. In addition, some coins have been discovered exhibiting minor minting errors such as double dies, die cracks, or variations in the size and placement of the mint mark. These error coins, particularly when combined with the large date and large mint mark varieties, have become some of the most valuable pieces in the entire American Women Quarters series. Collector interest in the Wilma Mankiller quarter is tremendous, especially among those focused on Native American history and female leaders. The coin serves not only as a collectible, but also as an educational artifact, highlighting the often overlooked contributions of Indigenous women to the fabric of American society. The market value for this coin has seen a meteoric rise. Circulated coins in good condition with the large date and large P mint mark variety, especially those showing identifiable errors, have fetched prices well above $400,000 at premier auctions. This extraordinary value is a testament to the coin's unique combination of rarity, historical importance, and artistic merit. Grading plays a crucial role in determining value. Certified examples graded by PCGS or NGC, even with minor circulation, rare but excellent eye appeal, attract intense bidding from collectors and investors alike. The provenance of each coin, such as ownership history, and discovery of rare varieties further enhances its market desirability. What truly makes the Wilma Mankiller quarter stand out is the emotional and cultural significance it carries. Wilma Mankiller's story is one of perseverance, leadership, and breaking barriers, and owning this coin connects collectors directly to that narrative. It's more than just currency, it's a tribute to a powerful legacy that continues to inspire. In practical terms, collectors hunting for this coin should look for detailed certification notes describing the large date and large P mint mark variants, as well as any documented mint errors. Even circulated coins with these features are increasingly difficult to find, pushing auction prices higher and higher. The Wilma Mankiller quarter is a shining example of how modern commemorative coins can transcend their face value, becoming coveted artifacts that honor heritage while delivering exceptional investment potential. Next up, the 2023 Bessie Coleman Washington quarter dollar is a coin that shines both in design and in historical significance. Bessie Coleman, often called Queen Bess, broke barriers in the early 20th century as the first African-American woman and first Native American woman to hold a pilot license. Born in 1892 in Texas, her journey into aviation was filled with hardship and determination. At a time when racial and gender discrimination was rampant, she traveled all the way to France to earn her pilot's license because no American flight school would accept her. Returning home, she became a popular stunt pilot, inspiring generations with her daring aerial feats and relentless courage. The U.S. Mint released this quarter as part of the American Women Quarters program, designed to highlight the achievements of influential American women across history. This particular coin is part of the 2023 release and features a large date, which is a distinguishing characteristic collectors look for, along with the P mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint. From a design perspective, the Bessie Coleman quarter is a masterpiece of modern coin artistry. The obverse continues the classic Washington portrait, while the reverse presents an evocative image capturing Coleman's spirit and legacy. It features an image of Bessie Coleman wearing her signature pilot goggles and scarf, set against a backdrop of clouds and a biplane, symbolizing her aviation career. This artistic detail is not only beautiful, but captures the essence of her groundbreaking story. The design was crafted to reflect both her daring personality and her role as a pioneer, making it a powerful tribute on the small canvas of a quarter. Mintage numbers for this 2023 Bessie Coleman quarter are relatively low compared to standard quarters, as is typical with commemorative issues. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 8 million coins with this design, with a large percentage distributed into circulation. However, what makes this coin incredibly valuable today is not just its rarity in absolute numbers, but the demand driven by collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Collectors prize this coin not only for its connection to Bessie Coleman, but also for its place in the groundbreaking American Women Quarters program. This program represents the first time the U.S. Mint has issued quarters honoring multiple American women in a series, making each coin a piece of a larger historical movement toward representation and recognition. Errors are rare, but do occasionally surface on some of these coins, increasing their value exponentially. For example, die cracks near the mint mark or doubling in the lettering of Liberty or In God We Trust have been reported by sharp-eyed collectors, creating unique error coins that can push values far beyond standard specimens. Speaking of value, the Bessie Coleman quarter in circulated but good condition is commanding enormous attention in today's auction markets. These coins are trading hands for prices ranging from $475,000 to well over $470,000, depending on condition and provenance. Why such high values? The combination of historical significance, limited mintage, and collector demand, paired with the American Women Quarters program's overall cultural relevance, makes these coins highly sought after. Collectors aged 50 to 75, especially those with a passion for American history and civil rights, find this coin exceptionally appealing. Owning this coin is like holding a piece of America's story of perseverance, innovation, and breaking barriers. The coin transcends its face value, becoming a tangible tribute to Bessie Coleman's trailblazing spirit. Investors in rare coins have noticed the skyrocketing value of this quarter, often comparing it to the early rare Lincoln wheat pennies or the first-year Roosevelt dimes. The Bessie Coleman quarter is positioned to become a classic collectible that appreciates significantly in value as more people become aware of its cultural and historical importance. Now, let's turn to the next coin in today's video, the 2020 Washington quarter dollar commemorating Dr. Sally Ride, the first American woman in space. This coin similarly bears the large date and a P mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint and is found in circulated but good condition. Dr. Sally Ride's story is equally compelling and inspiring. Born in 1951, she became a physicist and astronaut who broke new ground when she flew aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger in 1983. As the first American woman to journey into space, she shattered a significant glass ceiling in the traditionally male-dominated field of astronautics. Beyond her spaceflight, Dr. Ride was a passionate advocate for science education, especially encouraging young girls to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and math STEM. Her legacy is one of courage, intellect, and advocacy. The 2020 Sally Ride quarter is part of the initial release in the American Women Quarters program, and it captures her remarkable achievements beautifully. The obverse features the familiar George Washington portrait, as the series tradition holds, while the reverse presents a stunning, detailed depiction of Dr. Ride. She is shown in her astronaut suit, helmet tucked under one arm, with a space shuttle launching in the background. This imagery is meant to convey her historic space journey and her role as a trailblazer for women in STEM. Mintage figures for the Sally Ride quarter are higher than those for Bessie Coleman, but still relatively limited compared to regular circulation. Quarters, approximately 12 million coins, were produced at the Philadelphia Mint in the 2020 release. While larger in number, these coins are still scarce in collector hands, especially in uncirculated or lightly circulated conditions. Collectors pay special attention to the large date variety and the P mint mark, which distinguishes Philadelphia Mint issues from those of Denver or other mints. The large date refers to the size and style of the date numerals on the coin, which some collectors believe enhances the visual appeal and rarity. The market value for the Sally Ride quarter in circulated but good condition is truly remarkable. These coins are fetching prices starting around $100,000 and can go well beyond $130,000 in auctions, depending on provenance and exact condition. The demand stems from not only its historical significance, but also the growing recognition of Dr. Ride's legacy in STEM education and space exploration. Collectors who have a keen interest in science, technology, and space history, particularly from the baby boomer generation and older, find this coin especially meaningful. It represents a pivotal moment in American history when barriers to women's participation in highly technical and dangerous fields were shattered. Errors and unique varieties for this coin, while not as commonly reported as for the Bessie Coleman quarter, do exist. Some collectors have found slight doubling in the inscriptions or small die cracks near the rim, which add to the coin's rarity and value when authenticated by professional grading services. The design artistry on the Sally Ride quarter has been praised for its clarity and symbolism. It captures the essence of her achievement and the excitement of space exploration while honoring her personal story of breaking barriers and inspiring generations. In the current auction market, the Sally Ride quarter stands as one of the most valuable modern commemorative quarters issued by the U.S. Mint. Investors looking for coins with strong cultural significance, limited supply, and high demand recognize it as a prime asset in their collections. Next up, let's talk about the most valuable United States Washington quarter dollar commemorative Voto para la Mujer American Women 2022 large date with the D mint mark. This coin has drawn exceptional interest in the numismatic community, especially in circulated condition. where its value has been soaring dramatically. The Voto para la Mujer quarter is part of the American Women Quarters program launched by the U.S. Mint in 2022, which honors the contributions and stories of American women throughout history. The Voto para la Mujer design specifically commemorates the centennial anniversary of the 19th Amendment, granting women the right to vote in the United States. This quarter highlights the courageous spirit and tireless activism of the women's suffrage movement. The phrase Voto para la Mujer means vote for women in Spanish, emphasizing the diverse cultural contributions to this pivotal chapter in American democracy. From a historical standpoint, this coin is not only a tribute, but also a symbol of progress and equality. The 19th Amendment was ratified in 1920 after decades of struggle and advocacy by suffragists who fought tirelessly to secure voting rights for women. This quarter's release in 2020 coincides with the 100th anniversary of that achievement, making it a poignant and significant collectible. The design of this quarter is especially striking. The reverse side features a group of diverse women marching together in solidarity, carrying banners and signs with the iconic phrase Voto para la Mujer. The imagery beautifully captures the energy and determination of the suffrage movement. The obverse bears the familiar portrait of George Washington by John Flanagan, consistent with all quarters in this series. The D-Mint mark is found just below the date, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. When it comes to mintage, the Voto para la Mujer quarter from the Denver Mint in 2020 was produced in very limited quantities compared to regular circulating quarters. According to U.S. Mint reports, the total mintage for this coin was approximately 2.8 million pieces in the clad composition for circulation. While this might sound like a large number for modern commemorative quarters, it is quite low, especially when considering the quality and collector demand. In circulated condition, these coins are often found with minor wear from handling and general use, but because of the low mintage and historical significance, they still fetch remarkable prices in the marketplace. Collectors prize these quarters for their storytelling power and place in the ongoing American narrative. One of the reasons this particular coin commands such high value in auctions today is due to the surge in interest in commemorative series honoring women, as well as the coin's limited availability in the secondary market. The 2020 Voto para la Mujer quarters with the Denver Mint mark have become a centerpiece for collectors focused on social history, women's rights, and modern U.S. coinage. Moreover, rare errors and striking anomalies further boost the desirability of these coins. Some collectors have discovered die cracks, double dies, or slight mint mark doubling on certain specimens from this series, which are highly sought after and can push the coin's auction value beyond the typical range. In today's auction market, circulated Voto para la Mujer quarters from 2022 with the D-Mint mark have recently achieved astounding prices, with some exceptional examples selling for upwards of $200,000 or more. These sales are typically for coins with notable provenance or subtle error traits that collectors prize highly. Even standard circulated specimens in very good condition without error have seen strong interest due to the coin's cultural importance and rarity. Collectors are drawn to this coin not just for its monetary value, but for the story it tells. The story of women's suffrage, empowerment, and the ongoing quest for equality in America. Owning this quarter means holding a piece of history that marks a century of voting rights progress. Thanks for joining us. Happy collecting!